Hi, I'm John Berry. I'm co-founder and CEO of Pathfinder Asset Management. At Pathfinder, we focus on ethical investing, and we launched our first sustainable investment fund back in 2010. We are wholly New Zealand owned. We manage about $1 billion for investors. At Pathfinder, we have 6 investment professionals, which cover specialists in trans-Tasman equities, specialists in global equities, specialists in asset allocation, which is the skill set you need for managing a broad growth fund. I sit near the investment team, and every day, all day, there are conversations going on around geopolitics, around investment markets around the world, around economic change, and it's a very exciting environment to be part of. At Pathfinder, we're an active manager, which means we believe through active management we can extract higher returns than the market. We're agile, we embed environmental, social and governance metrics in the way we invest. We also believe high-level decisions are super important, which is what industries do you invest in, what geographies do you invest in, and your mix between different asset classes. So at Pathfinder, our mission is to generate individual wealth and collective well-being, and it's this duality of individual wealth, make money for investors, collective well-being, do it in a way that's positive for people, planet and animals. And we prefer to use the term ethical investing rather than responsible investing to make it really clear we're embedding values in the way we invest. And there's different layers in the way you can do it. You can do it by exclusions, which is avoiding harm, by positive investment, seeking out good companies. You can do it by engaging and voting as a shareholder to drive change, and you can do it by investing in private assets, which are companies not listed on the stock exchange, but have a purpose to solve a global problem and at the same time make money for shareholders. For investors, there are many challenges and a lot of complexity, and we try and break down that complexity. So the first challenge I'll think about is, how do I embed values in my investing? So we're really clear at Pathfinder what our value set is, what our ethical investment approach is, and we disclose that to investors, make it very easy to understand and how we apply that. Secondly, access to private assets. So most investments that are accessible to retail investors are in listed securities, and often in private markets you can generate higher returns in listed markets if you're prepared to hold for the long term. So we include in our fund access to private assets like solar energy, like social housing. And thirdly, I'll mention education and just general financial literacy awareness. So investors are hungry for information, and we go to great lengths to provide that on our website. At Pathfinder, we have a really strong value set embedded in the way we invest, and I think that sets us apart from other managers. A lot of transparency around our ethical investing, and it's absolutely core to what we do with our mission of wealth and well-being. Secondly, our belief in private assets as an important asset allocation for investors, and that's a small part of our ethical growth fund. And thirdly, we were established in 2009. We've got a long history of delivering good outcomes for our investors. We see the digital platform providing transparency, providing flexibility and choice for investors with a curated selection of managers. We're excited to be part of it.